You see, yeah, love is not enough. Now, if you be like, yo, I love you, man, go and love your mom.
My friends have become closer than my family. What would you advise your younger self?
Don't trust anybody. The boy's back, yeah. I know you don't miss me, but no wala. I got the brother right here, the big head,
Bro.
the goat himself, right? You get me? And
Okay.
So we're gonna be talking about what you shouldn't be doing in your 30s. It's a long conversation, bro.
That's a long list. By the way, are you 30?
I'm 30.
30 plus. Okay.
What, 30 plus? Yeah, so what you shouldn't be doing in your 30s.
Just to put this out there, like I'm not up to 30, but I have like little experience for people that are in their 30s or why you're approaching 30.
So these videos probably for people who are like you know, like you're aiming your 30s as well. So you should have a clue of what you shouldn't be doing in your 30s. You can have a different opinion. You can comment on the comment section. You can have a different opinion of what you felt, because I don't know what you went through. You get me? So this is my own, you know, take on it. 30s is just like a reflection of what you've done in your 20s.
Ooh.
Number one is you can't help everybody.
You need to understand that by that stage.
You can't help everybody. You need to know that some people are not like, I don't know what English I need to use for this here, but some people are fish. All you want.
just be demanding.
Yeah, like they are
Also
way too demanding.
feel like it's their right.
Everybody can be helped.
Bro, I need help myself.
I'm gonna need help.
You want money?
From my own perspective, I felt I've been way too there for a lot of people I don't even know, and it actually affected me. And I'm not gonna lie. If I saw you, I'm not gonna.
Don't worry, Dave.
So you can't be there for everybody, you know. 30s is just like I said, a reflection of what you have done in your 20s. You're building on what you have done. You know, if you've got this business going on, if it's, you know, doing well, it's for you to just build on it.
Honestly, there's no more dreams you can chase at that age. I'm not kidding.
Bro, I plan to retire when I'm 50, fam. Number one for me is you can't be there for everybody.
Yeah. Before I talk, like this is as relating to what you said. It's like when they say hitting your 30s is like a mad reflection. It is, because okay, I'm not 30, but like,
bro, what are you saying, fam?
On a night,
I
can assure you that everybody that is 30 above, they have the same experience. From the night before you become 30, you would go through this like your emotional uproar, like your body, everything. You would have this mini depression, and I'm saying it because everybody around me has gone through it. So I know depression. Like, yeah, because you are living the 20s now. You're about to enter 30s.
Hear me right, yeah?
Yeah.
When you clock 30 that night, yeah, you're gonna feel something at your back.
That's where you start having back pain.
Then you know, like, yo,
I'm not more young. So that night before, you're going to go through a lot of like thinking and whatnot. Personally for me, I wanted to feel depressed, but funny enough, as soon as like an hour or two after, I just felt normal, and I'm like, okay, it's 30, so what next? Like, I wasn't supposed to say that, but yeah. It's a mad reflection. Everything is going to come, like it's going to rewind itself, like from the beginning. You're going to see everything you've done within like minutes, and if you haven't really used your 20s properly, it's going to be a very huge regret. Like you would regret it, honestly. You still have time though, but you can't go back to the 20s. Yeah. So I wanted to ask you, approaching your 30s / being in your 30s,
okay,
what's your perspective on relationship? What are the things you feel like you should tolerate at that stage? Things you shouldn't tolerate?
That was gonna be my number 2, innit?
Oh, okay. Because you don't really have time.
Yo, man, when you're in your 30s, yeah, if you're like, I'm introvert, innit? But you need to limit the way you're actually going out, seeing people. Because you can, like I said, don't listen to me, yeah? This is my take on it. So, on relationship aspect, bro, if you don't get it right when you're like 26, 27,
25 max. It's
know,
crazy how from 27 everything just start rushing.
yeah, in your
You
30s, I reckon you're gonna meet some crazy people, fam. You're gonna meet some crazy people,
and you know you're more matured now, so
I'm sorry
it doesn't
for
even
using
work.
that word still, but you're gonna meet some. I don't want to chat with.
Oh, good.
You should have
The kind of
someone
people you
you're,
meet, yeah.
you know, like you're building like a family with. If you're like 26,
From
27,
a young age, yeah.
from a young
Even if
age,
it's friendship.
When you're in your 30s, it's way too hard, you
Yeah.
know, because I know like one of my friends saying like she said she was 33. She was telling me like, yo, real, I'm not gonna get married. I just want to have kids
At that
now.
point,
at
yeah,
that point in
there's no
time.
point.
For example, like you might be like, oh, I want to start a family. Like I want to marry a girl. When you're 30, man,
You can marry devil, and there's no time to really like spend time and get to know them.
yeah,
When I feel like when I was approaching that age, I start to limit my friends. Like when I say friends, like people that I talk to aside you,
Yeah.
I try to change my sims a couple of times.
Oh, Nimbami so telling man.
So your time is way more valuable at that
Yeah,
point in
it's
time.
way
So
too-
you can't waste it. Once you find yourself chilling too much, your body starts to goes to time.
I don't want to say this, but I felt like I lost a lot of people at that age. You
Yeah.
know, like, you know, I started putting I don't really have a lot of friends. You know what I mean? I like calling like my friends like family. Like you're there. If I call you a family, then I know like I'm there for you. Innit? But I realized I started, you know, putting my phone on D&D.
It becomes more
You
comfortable.
know, I just wanted my peace, you know. Like I'm in a
Yeah.
point in my life whereby I want my peace, and like my bro, whoever is around me, just
Yeah.
being peaceful, you know.
It's crazy how I want so much peace way more than money. And I am a manager, I used to have that issue, you know.
You know, we used to say back, like money doesn't bring happiness,
It really doesn't, but it sounds
but
stupid.
it just make things move
slightly
quicker,
better.
you know.
Yeah. You can't really buy genuine feeling. It's not tangible like that. You can get a car, I mean, you can be happy for a moment, but
You can send 2K naira to whoever needs it, or innit?
and it's funny how your cost of living too just increases with time. So
Bruv,
there are some things you can't do again.
Bro, I was like, why is there money in this world when you're not, like, you're not happy? So people are like, Fumilowo yi gan.
It's for survival, bro. Everybody.
I pray everyone has it.
Amen. I pray you have everything you need.
For me, it's not my source of happiness. I felt like I have to like be peaceful.
Yeah.
Like everyone around me are like comfy as well.
Yeah.
You know, that's the beauty of it.
Yep. For me, when it comes to relationship, I feel like Will has said it all. It's just sad because the frustration from that age has made me very nonchalant now. Like I don't really put people to my heart. I try, but if you do one more thing like this, I know the reason I'm Twyse. I'll just air you and that's the end. We don't talk again. Like it's that crazy. I feel like it's only my brother I talk to when I have like serious issues, but random people I block you out of my head. So
For example, someone was saying to me that
you can't even trust what anybody's saying.
yeah, it's so rare these days. Someone was saying to me that
Sorry. And where that fuck up is going to happen is there's still some good people, very tiny.
Yeah.
And this thing is going to affect them in some kind of way because I feel like we don't care who it is now. We just don't give a fuck about certain people.
because of what you went through,
It's still there, that trauma.
it's still there. You understand? Someone was saying to me the other day, saying he was chatting up a girl, and the girl was like, can you guess my age? He said he just hung up the call and blocked the girl. And I said, why?
Is like, what's
and
the
I
point?
was like, that's rude, man. And it was like, bro, I don't have that time any longer.
I swear, I relate. I swear.
But no one
I
stress.
swear. There's some chats you open and you just be like, I'd rather not reply than say a word. Don't worry.
I was telling you the other day, I said, I'm scared to meet someone, right? Me and like, Choti Joy.
Yeah, I'm always
Bro.
begging. Honestly, this year I feel like I've begged you more than 10 times
I'm over
to
it.
talk to people.
Me,
Like, at this point, he doesn't even want to, like, he wants to be mute. If you want to talk to him, fine, but he just wants to be mute. He doesn't want to have anything to do with people, and it's crazy, Sha.
I feel like if you could take me out of my comfort zone, you're loved.
Yeah. It's not a lot of people he does things for like that.
If you can take me, you listen, yeah? If you can take me out of my
No,
comfort
I don't
zone.
agree. I feel like people will use this as a weapon. I'm not agreeing.
Next one then.
When it comes to friends and family, how do you deal with it approaching that age? I want to put them together because that is
Yo, that's big, yeah?
Hmm.
Oh my God. That's big. I might offend some people on, my family on this one, but I don't care still, you get me? Listen, I always say this, yeah, like, my mom.
Sorry.
Why are you laughing?
You're serious though.
See, my mom, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Mo lè share anything for woman, yeah? But, you see, family, yeah, you get to some stage in life whereby you need to, let me say something real quick. It might make sense to you, it might not make sense to some people. You don't have to be there for family and friends. Your family could be your enemy. Like your family, your own cousin, whoever it might be your enemy. So
honestly, we're not related by blood.
you're not related by blood, but you're just, family. For instance, you're traveling to like Sweden for the very first time and you're thinking, okay, you have one family there. Bruv, you're green.
Maybe a month max.
A month max.
They will tolerate
honestly.
you.
And
it's everywhere. I don't even blame themselves. I don't blame people that behave crazy to people. I don't blame. I feel like I'm not entitled to anything. But yeah, the same way you should not be entitled to certain opinion you give about me or things you want from me. Like they or they make a day.
I reckon with family, yeah, you need to know who is really there for you.
Yeah, it's sad. My friends have become closer than my family.
Yeah,
it's sad to say.
Wow.
It's hard to say, but yeah.
I need a t-shirt for that.
Pussy. I feel like it's only my mom I talk to like back to back. Yeah.
I thought break on its only months. It's still.
It shouldn't be like that. Like, God forbid, if someone dies, everybody will show up. So why not just.
Family have this Ojuaye sort of thing. Yeah. I'm gonna put like you're gonna translate it still. They have this sort of Ojuaye. They don't love you, fam.
Like your parents do.
But you see, yeah, your mom, your dad, yeah. If you have like a good mother, a good father, man, just take care of them.
Yeah.
Like family is so important to me. If you have a proper dad, mom, please look after them. If you have a brother as well, Olorila is always there for me. Look after your people. Life is not art.
These are things you can't buy anywhere. Like like you really need to. I'm not wishing this on anybody, but you really need to lose someone. Someone died before your eyes. That's when you know that, that was the last time I spoke to that person. Yeah. I can't talk to that person again.
I never told some people that, oh, yo, man, I appreciate you. And they left.
You don't have that time to.
And me thinking about it right now, I'm just like, yo, if this guy was alive, if this girl was alive, it could have been...
It could have been better.
Could have been way better, you know what I mean? But...
And the crazy thing is sometimes, I don't know if you're like me, but sometimes if I feel like, oh, I haven't heard from this person in a while, let me gather up, get some money, take for them food stuff. Sometimes they don't even need anything from you, it's just a little hi, hello.
Hello.
Like, how have you been doing?
I said this the other day, I said it costs nothing to be kind.
Honestly, they're not going to force the money out of your account or anything from you.
Just check on your people.
Check.
You are just sort of checking up on you. Are you doing? You okay? Simple as.
Yeah. I used to do that all today. Saturday, I was watching 2K. But no more. We're checking up on our people, yeah.
Check on your people, yeah.
This one is not really a strong point. Music. Yeah. I feel like my taste has changed over time, but it's not a strong point.
It is, bro. Your music, man.
The kind of films, things you take in.
Things you take in.
Your spirituality. By the way, my brother has... let me not talk.
What do you want to say?
You say it yourself.
So, Jojo.
That you've changed religion now.
There's gonna be like a video for that, man. Yeah.
So I need someone that was brought up like the same way I was, like everything. So at some stage you start defining these things yourself.
Man, them think I'm crazy, but if you believe in it,
why
not? If it works for you,
it works for you, it gives you peace. Why not?
I'm still like my mom still doesn't,
Yeah.
you know, I'm still like, you know what I mean, parent.
That's where he finds his inner peace.
That's my inner peace, so why not? The other day, Topper was playing Old School, and I was like, nice.
It takes you back.
Takes me back,
Some crazy memories.
you know. Like, you can't play like a music, probably like, let's say one Echo's album, like the
From
first
back
album.
then. Nah,
If
you feel something.
you feel something, you feel like,
You will smell where you were at
Yeah.
that point in time listening to it.
you know, when we traveled to IB the other day for Nance Burial, innit? Like, I was playing Nice.
Yeah,
first
credibility, everything, word for word.
Word for word, bro.
The whole album.
And we were way too tired that day, that night.
Yeah. We were not even supposed to travel, I think, because we were supposed to sleep, right?
But that changed the mood. And,
Yeah. And when we tried that driving.
like, I listen to Old School now.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do like old grime music.
Yeah. I also do the same thing. So I listen to very meaningful, boring songs now. Because everything has to make sense. I can't be catching cruise every time. Family. Your family. Immediate family that you're about to have now. Oh wait, like 5 years ago, if they told you, okay, let's say 10 years ago, they told you, Will, how would you sit compared to now?
To be honest, yeah. I saw my mate the other day. Your people. It was literally like just in phase one. I think I went to. I didn't even know what I went to do. That's not your business. So I was coming out of the car and he told me, and was like, Toblan, that's what they used to call me in high school then. And I was like, yo, way too long. Bro, he was like, come meet my wife.
Hey.
Come meet my kids.
Hey.
I was thinking it was gonna say kid. OFSC. OFS méjì.
Ooh, okay.
Bro,
that will give me some
so I
kind
was
of...
like, I saw 2 kids at the back and you know, the wife, and I was like, oh, you know, I was happy for him, but
Nah, I feel some type of way.
But when I got home, I was like, wow.
When I see my younger ones,
I don't even want to go there at all.
kids, wife, bro, it's too much.
Why are you going to this?
The thing they hit me somehow, and they're like,
So
yeah, that's crazy.
It was though. It was.
How do you? I feel like back then if they told you, but oh, more if I jive me or something. How do you feel about if God was to say?
No, I think I've always been like this sort of a person whereby
family oriented.
I love to have a family.
Right from time.
You know, like
I know about the child one.
Yeah.
I know about the wife one.
I know, like, you know, I love kids though.
Yeah.
So I always want to have a kid, like kids. You know, like okay, I want to be the guardians of, you know, having, you know,
A little mini.
mini home. But I always pray like for a good wife, because I said once I marry, I don't want to like ever divorce.
So
Because that's my fear, marriage, man.
yeah.
If you say yes to someone,
Yeah.
then it's forever thing, isn't it? So that's my fear. And I keep saying it. You know about it still.
That's my fear as well. And I think I would explain from my own point of view. I just feel like sharing how I feel about that
Because
situation.
you see this Oju, OTB,
Good.
OTB.
With the difficulties of like finding the right person.
Yeah.
Is this? Do you think you might be encouraging baby mama culture, or you're still believing?
No, man. I felt like, yo, man, if you have a baby mama, you're gonna have. Just be ready to die, fam.
Why? There's some good baby mamas though.
There are some good out there, fam. But to be honest, for my own take, I felt like I'm not bringing up the kid in the right way, because when he or she grows up, it was gonna be like, oh, yo, I want to have a baby mama as well. Bro,
Yeah, but you can't force.
how long?
You can't force a kid.
Do you know your kids will want to follow your footsteps?
So what happens? What happens to the ones that don't have their dad or mom around? And they still ended up with family.
Bro.
What about the ones that came from a good family and their life is trash
if
now?
it happens,
Yeah.
For example, if one girl, I'm pregnant. Okay, fine. Then I know
You're making it sound depressing, like you don't like the person that you shagged.
it's not like I don't like the person, but if
Or
I
it
don't,
shock you. Say Ereme.
Yeah, but I'll take it because I can't tell her to about it.
No, that's not how you're supposed to say it. You're saying you take it like that for it. You don't know where you did that.
Wait, boy.
No, listen, that's where I'm going, and I want to be sure that I'm not the only one that thinks that way.
No.
So you're making it sound as if people don't know you are. Anyway, you're not making it feel like I wanted this baby.
Oh my God.
So yes,
you know it's different from when you're planning with someone.
But so is it that you didn't like the person? Because if
okay, I'm going to break it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to break it down. 2016. I remember I called you saying a girl was pregnant for me.
Yeah.
I think she was living in South London, you know.
Okay.
I never envisioned like, okay, you know.
Friend with benefits. I'm not even sure you guys were that close friends.
You remember I called you that night saying like, yo man, this person is pregnant.
All of a sudden.
I was young at that age. I was in my 20s, innit? And what did I do? I didn't tell the lady to go take the pregnancy out. What I knew happened was she wasn't picking up my calls, and she later decided that okay, that's what she wants
to do.
You understand?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
so you made a mistake there.
It wasn't like a mistake, innit?
So it's a mistake.
Only a mistake.
Okay. If you were to advise your younger self or your son, in this situation, what would be your first regret?
I would say like, don't have sex with someone you're not willing to settle down with. Because let me tell you, anything can happen, bro. I will not advise abortion.
But you can't control how people. I feel like for me, I would encourage the use of condom.
Yeah, you have to though, but you know, like definitely in this world, there are some people who make use of condom, and it still leads to pregnancy.
Spam, Okay,
understand? So it's
but is that an excuse for you to use it though? I don't know why I'm trying to attack you now.
Give me alone. Yeah, but don't get me wrong, I like the girl though. She wasn't that sort of a person I can have a family with. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel you.
Like I was ready to like take the baby and that, but she wasn't my type
the right person then.
You know. Yeah, but I liked her in her own way, special way. You know what I mean?
Wait, you don't want me to cancel you.
But in the wife material, nah.
Interesting. So for me, right, like when it comes to marriage, I'm sorry for anybody that might like me as a person from that angle.
Say, if you like him, man, you have to go through it first. And
it's going to be quite toxic. I'm not even going to lie to you.
But so, only I want views on to us.
There you are, anyways, I feel like you will be pampering the person. Just for that time. Anyways, I'm not saying marriage is a bondage, right? But for me, it feels like a rule, or what's that thing called? They've given you an order to follow. I am not open.
Strong word.
I'm more open to the idea of being friends. Yes, there's nothing really keeping that bond, you know, as whatever. But you can be friends. You can assume, like, see yourself as, oh, the parents of our children. We want to nurture these kids around a very healthy background. You can even make vows, right? You can do that with your family members, and it doesn't have to like be labeled like a wedding kind of thing. Just make your vows. Promise yourself these things, because marriage or no marriage, it doesn't stop divorce rate. So in fact, I feel like some people are in a very toxic relationship because they feel like they're married, and it shouldn't be that way. You know, you should love your partner to a point whereby even if you're the problem, you're willing to let them go. Like, don't let them know that they're bound to make mistakes, right? We can talk about these things. Don't let it look like a marriage of, you're married to me, you can't claim infidelity, blah blah blah. The women and the men that are really winning when it comes to that are people that can look past those things. And I'm not encouraging that we look past those things, but I'm just saying, let's make the breeding ground for our love and relationship. Let's make it a little bit more flexible and soft. It doesn't have to be rigid every time. I mean, the rigid whatever works for everybody, but I cannot pretend. If they force me to marry you and I don't like you by the next 2 weeks, or you're doing something that's pissing me off, I will say it to your face. I might even call your parents and tell them straight, like, I don't. So I would prefer getting to know you, tolerate your bullshit, whatever. They might say it's courtship, whatever. But I know people that live like this and their kids are very happy. They're there for everybody.
Yeah, but let me say one last thing, yeah. People are
You can even
like,
be committed,
okay,
committed as
my
well.
friend is married.
Yeah.
They
Really?
want
Pressure?
I swear to God.
It's a thing.
I swear to God, bro.
Never for me, bro.
I can never do that.
What?
Ah, God.
That makes sense. Why someone will snatch someone's boyfriend and marry next week?
Bro, you said boyfriend, husband. Okoloko. I'm gonna keep it like that.
Yeah, I think you have said that thing happen live before. Okay.
Bro, life, man. You get me? Life.
Only you all this experience. Hey God.
Yeah. So play it cool. If it's meant to happen, it will happen. If it's not meant to happen,
Exactly.
if God says
you can't
God
force
says you'll
anything.
stay single for the rest of your life,
Bruh.
Bro,
You really can't force. You can try, but you can't. Just let it be.
hey,
Honestly.
if it works for you, fine. If it doesn't, just find what works for you. That's all I have to say. There are some things you should be doing when you're in your 30s as well.
Yes.
It's very, very important.
Yeah.
You need to be connecting more. I'm introvert, but I make sure like I connect more. I don't just get into like conversation that, if it doesn't bring something to me, I don't get myself involved. If I'm going out, it has to be something very, 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 very heavy. That's gonna add up to my life. If you don't like going out,
You might have to be creating time now.
just create time. It might be once in a month.
Honestly.
You know what I mean?
Honestly, when
I don't go out a lot like that
Like-
though. To be honest,
but you have to.
but I have to in some. That's why I mentioned like you have to connect more. You have to like get the job done. Cause man, if you sleep, God Almighty, man.
Time they fly.
It's flying.
Just close eye. Next day, 12 noon.
If you're not in a relationship, if you're not seeing anyone, I'll not say you should try and give it a chance.
Try go, because it's really lonely out there. Have someone that can be there for you.
I just felt you should have someone you're talking to.
Even if it's just a friend, honestly, that you can vent to at some point in time. It's a lonely world. You can't just say, oh, I don't give a fuck about love. I just want to be meeting people. Those things will reflect and they will run you crazy sometimes. And if God forbid something will happen to you, they're not going to be there. So please, connect with someone, even if it's just one person, just make sure it's not toxic. There's a lot of toxic things out there now. Make sure you know what you want. This was something I felt like I had issue with growing up. When I was growing up, in as much as I'm not an ass person, I might see a girl that everybody's like, that girl now is bad. Because that's their definition of a body. I start going after that thing. Now I'm not like that. Whatever I like. You can't force things on me. Like there's some things you even try to force on me and I'll not be like, I'm not having it. So try and know what you want at this stage. If you don't know, it's really, really terrible because there are young games that are there to frustrate you. There are some that are very manipulated, that are even adults. They know what you want now. So they can act like, they can act like what you really want in a woman and they'll just be careful.
I think I was telling you 2 days ago, like I really can't talk to respectfully, I really can't talk to whoever is like starting from
age and age range.
Like I feel like if I'm talking to you and
you can't relate,
it's not adding up.
Yeah, it's not clicking at all. Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh no.
Honestly, that thing is sad. That thing is really sad now that I'm thinking about it. Being in a relationship or having someone around you that you can't just have banter with or just relate with, like psychologically, education, whatever. If it's just all about, oh, let's go out, let's go shopping.
I remember that's why most people break up, because it's just like
there's nothing.
I support you, yeah.
Yeah, but
in
me,
your own, but you
mentally, whatever, you're not there.
You're not there, so
even to knock the timetable. So, bro, be with someone that would like nurture you, make you grow. Like you guys can learn, like what's that thing called? You can feed on each other, like not that way, sure, but yeah. You nurture them this way, they nurture you that way. You guys are there for each other. It's really important.
Very, very important,
I want to ask you a question.
Yeah,
and this was something I did when like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I want to ask you what you would do in that case if it was now. So there was this. It's really a toxic relationship. And if you're watching this, sorry, I'm just letting you know it's toxic, bro.
I know your name, bro. I know your name, yeah. Don't worry. My phone for my people that shit.
Shout back me.
Yeah.
So, it's a lot. Like, things just have to go away. It doesn't have to go. In fact, I felt like my content was changing at that point in time. Started telling me don't speak Yoruba, stop saying nasty things. And bro, it's nasty things that some people like on my page. So you trying to change all those things about me, it started getting very draining. She only cooks one type of food, you know yourself. And I have to do most of the cooking sometimes. When you're in the bad mood, I have to come over to your place. If you don't want to stay in your place, I have to bring you over to my place, cancel everything I have to do for that period. Just because I care about your own emotions. But what happens when it's mine? You just go mute, voicemail, or you go on do not disturb. Because you feel like I'm a man, like I should be able to handle certain things and that. So from that point again, it felt like she wasn't that really into me at some point, like emotionally, whatever. But something happened one time and she claimed that she feels like she's having my baby, like she's pregnant.
Oh.
So we had to do a lot of things, back up. But when I asked her that it wasn't, she got angry all of a sudden. In my mind, I'm like, what was that for? But it's just that I feel like I wasted so much of my time. But like people, even you at some point, people would tell me like, what are you benefiting? I'd be like, she just loves me. That's enough. That's not enough.
You see, love is not enough. Now if you be like, yo, I love you, man, go and love your mom.
Back then, I used to think that I'm going to have to go through the heartbreak.
That would be like someone you have like mad memories with. You might be thinking.
That's the crazy thing about being in a toxic relationship. You would have. Even apart from mad memories, like I don't know if you guys have been in a toxic is you cannot leave even though you cannot stay. Do you understand?
Yeah, I get that.
Like it fucks you up mentally. People are asking you, okay, you've been with this girl for 2 years. What has she done? You're like, she's loved me, but what has she done though?
See, you gotta be bringing that into the table.
Not even money. Sometimes you could like be building.
Keep your money. It's like being supportive. You get me. Like okay.
Support is not there. These are like signs. Yeah.
I don't want to go there at all, man. I don't want to go there. God, don't let me go there. So, for example, you are a content creator, yeah. You make videos, and you're way too tired, and you got to like shoot this video, and you know like the clients want the video in like 30 minutes, and you got your babe in there. She doesn't know nothing about this and that, but for example, she's just sitting down, just looking at you doing nothing, bruv. That's a sign of
not asking.
Oh, should I, carry this camera light for you? What do you need? These are like
please
things
take note of the terms. Though 30 minutes.
These are like things like you really need to actually like.
You need to think it through again. Honestly.
It through. For example, I watched a YouTube video the other day. The lady was like, she came to her husband and said, what do you think I could do for you today to actually like calm your day down? And I was lost in talk for like 3 seconds. I was like, no, I'm cool. She asked again, said, I'm cool. The third time,
some people don't ask the
third time, he was like, can you pick the kids up from school because I'm busy? He said, okay, that's all right. Can you help me drop something at
it's as simple as that,
things like that. And
you don't know how far to go emotionally, psychologically, like that, mentally.
You're gonna get some random relationship. It's just like way too basic in terms of you are very, very supportive with your own partner, but your partner is just looking at you like this,
just looking at entitled. They feel like you should do stuff.
I don't know what
they don't need to do
I don't know what it's doing, man. It's not my business.
It's exactly not my business kind of attitude.
So if I was in your shoes then I might, but right now, bro, I ain't gonna waste my time, bro.
At this age,
Nah.
It's funny how I don't really waste time. I just leave it where it is. I'm sorry, I just leave things where they are. I don't even argue with whatever you say. You're right. I'm not gonna say yes or no. Like I just keep reading.
Your physical body, man.
Yeah. No matter how much medication, energy drink starts reacting weird again. You get that energy, then you might start having a headache or your nose is dry or something. Like things will just.
I reckon you should check yourself more.
You need to. That's the age where you check yourself more.
Medical checks. Like me, I do like every 3 months I have to do like a normal full body test now. To just make sure I'm like in.
You know what's going on.
I know what's going on.
Yeah. I don't like massage, but go for massage. Like it helps too.
Yeah, whatever works for you.
Freeze
You know,
your skin.
you
Yeah.
know, you need to actually like pay full concentration on your body. Like
So
what I
sensitive.
eat will
Yeah.
not work for you. So you need to actually pay attention to your
All
body.
those things.
You understand? And
It's easy to overlook when you're young, Sha.
it's very, very easy to overlook when
You
you're
just
young.
be like Panadol.
That's
Too
it.
low.
When you're 30, you start feeling like
Your spine. Now you go start.
you're getting weaker.
Then your knee. Oh god.
Why? So
It's just weird because back then I can go 2 days straight, no sleep. Now
That's
if
it.
I try it, I want to lie down. It's not my back
Bro.
at some point.
these days, yeah, I don't sleep in the afternoon. Like I struggle to sleep
It's
like
like
during in the
siesta
day,
again.
but like in the night time, I'm up, and I'm like thinking like I'm still working like 8 to 5 fucking shifts. You know what I mean? Sorry for question, but
And you can't do anything with that time.
I can't.
You're just
My eyes are
restless.
just like this. So I can't sleep without sleeping pills. I don't know why
yeah,
now.
I can't sleep without movies again
You know.
or something boring.
So-
Sorry about that, but I watch boring stuff to sleep.
Yeah. Like
Ah,
when you were taking a nap today,
I
was like,
don't do. Oh, you saw it today,
I was
yeah.
like, what's this bro? Watching
Yeah,
that?
the thing was just watching me. What would you advise your younger self, like in a summary?
I would say,
Let's
yeah,
say you're 18. Yeah.
don't trust anybody.
Yeah.
Like you could feel like this Egmont or this brother, like this friend has a good motive, you know what I mean, to you, but you're wrong.
Yeah. Well, you know, they might be good, but devil might use them.
Yeah, and I want to like take it back. I won't tell everyone my
Your
plans.
plans, yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like now I keep things to myself.
Yes.
Almighty Allah, my mom is gonna know about it, and
And
that's
you get it sorted
And
way
I
faster.
get it sorted way faster. And
Yeah.
so yeah, those are the things I was gonna change. I felt that affected me in my relationship because I was introducing this person to this person,
Not knowing where they were at that point in
you
that
know,
relationship.
at that point in time. So yeah,
That's true. It's weird I've never introduced anyone to my mom, but yeah, I get where you're from. You're a family man. I was watching one video today, right?
yeah.
They were asking the woman, why do women find it easy to, like, I don't know, easy to move on even though they really want to be in a relationship?
Because they have a plan B, fam.
They said it's about status, you know, like they say getting married sometimes is not what they want because they get bored first. Yeah, that's the video. They say women get bored quicker in relationships, and someone has told me this before.
Yeah.
And they said it's only the love they have for you that keeps them committed, or they start telling you to experiment some things instead of going to go and do with other people. They start telling you the crazy fantasies in their head and telling you to like. Then they asked about, okay, so if all these things are there, you easily get bored. Why do you take marriage so? Sorry, why do you take marriage so serious? Because women take marriage serious, right, than men. And they said it's for status, like
Wow.
you need to have a point, like, oh, I'm at this level now.
I'm married.
That's the word, you know. It's funny how I'm married
It's
sounds
just
like a status.
Yo, I'm married.
Yeah, no more conversation, no explanation.
That was this one of my friend like thinking like, yo,
You think they're older than you all of a
and
sudden?
she was like, Will, my friend are married. I was like, but calm down.
Oh, they calm down. Oh, they calm down.
I said the right person is going to come at the right time if it's meant to happen.
That's
you
the thing
know?
we were talking about, pressure.
Like, bruv, I believe so much in self-timing, man. If I pray that whatever we do, yeah, doesn't like take
Forever, yeah.
forever, but bruv, self-timing, lifetime, yeah, the key.
Yeah.
I trust the time, you know, if you are thinking, you can't think like you want to start a business right now and you think you wake up and the next morning and you're like, bruv, nah, stop
Takes
that
time.
imagination. Nah, stop. You have to always start from somewhere. You know, you can't be like, oh, I want to own a sugar company. I have to start with probably like 60 million.
People
Bruv,
think like that a lot, you know.
bruv, you watalaka be.
I swear. They don't believe when you say it because they feel like you have what it takes.
You knew when I moved states when I had to start all over again.
Yeah.
You knew about it. So
Work even had to hold.
self-timing, like it's so like people don't want to be patient. If you didn't get it right in your 30s, yeah, no pressure. You can always get things done. I was watching YouTube, like for example, that man said, I did this in my 20s. I sold car. I was like, I was working in McDonald's. I did this and that. I said, I'm 30, I'm 40, now I'm 50, I'm 55. I'm a podcaster. He said, me being a podcaster now, having my own show, you know, I've changed my family's life. I got a house for my mom, my dad. My kids are doing good. You know, it didn't give up.
50 something. Damn.
We pray ours is not like that. So
Yeah.
that's like, you know, you have to like keep trying. God might have like a special something for you. It's just for you. If you lose focus or you go sleep,
It's a goal.
it's gone. Go to law. So it's a wrap, man.
Yeah, I think. This was good. I'm trying to see if there's anything I would have loved to learn that I don't know about.
Yeah,
But I think that's it.
always learn a skill.
At what age?
When you're in your 20s, that's when, you know, you're trying and learn a skill. You know
For
what?
yourself?
For yourself.
Yes.
You
From
know.
like 25, you should start having like business ideas. Then start investing as well. I feel like
Oh,
most of us don't take it serious until we are very old. And let me know, like, if you start investing from a young age, even if it's one naira, it's going to appreciate. You don't see that part appreciating,
Yeah.
but you just do it. Even if it's just 10% of what you have every time that comes into your hand, just invest in something. If you try starting that from like 22
yeah.
or like 25, you would have owned like real
Yeah,
estate,
exactly.
whatever.
I'm gonna say don't spend everything you
Yeah.
earn. You understand? If you earn like £10 for example, try and save like minimum of probably like £3. You know what I mean?
That's aggressive, but yeah.
You know, like 4. Even if you save £1, bruv,
It's obvious.
save something. My mom used to say, so, save, 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 because, bruv, no one will come true for you except the people who want to be there for you. No one. So when you're broke, fam, you're on your own.
Except people want to be there. Not except people are there. Except they want
They
to.
want to be there. You understand?
Can I ask one last question? Aside 30, do you think any other age might make you feel that? What's it the age?
If I don't get it right, like if I'm 50 and I'm like, yo, man, like I haven't gotten to where I
You're supposed to
vision.
be.
You know, what I mean, like I think when you're 50, you ought to have.
Just relaxing, bro.
You're still working, but bro,
Soft.
soft work.
Yeah.
Iṣẹ́ kékeré,
Owó ńlá.
owó ńlá.
That's what they say. They know they should not work. Oh.
I'm not saying you should not work here, grind, hard, work, but easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a wrap, man. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys in
And the next one.
the next one, man. Yeah, the boy's back, and yeah.
He always does this. You gonna check the old video from that year.